Okay, so as in the last video we have discussed the sixth postulate of the Neil Bohr's atomic model. In today's video we're gonna study about the spectrum. This is the class of basic introduction to the spectrum. We're gonna see what does mean by this term spectrum, right? So what is spectrum? A spectrum is a band or series of radiations in order of increasing or decreasing of wavelengths or frequencies. As you can see, I have written the definition here as well. It is basically a band or series of radiations in order of increasing or decreasing wavelengths or frequencies. And how will it gonna be produced? Of course, when light is resolved into its constituent radiations is called spectrum, right? So now let me tell you what are the sources of spectrum and how we're gonna get the spectrum. So initially spectrum is the singular, however the plural of spectrum is spectra, and the sources of spectrum is it can either be electric spark, it can be sun, and it can be a burning flame as well. So let me write here the sources. Sources are what? It can either be electric bulb, it can be sun as well, and it can be burning flame too. Let's take an example of sun, right? Or let's take an example of a visible light, right? When we make this visible light pass through any medium, it can either be transparent or it can be translucent. I'm gonna discuss everything in very detail in the next class about the mediums, right? There are two types of medium. Now just take an example of any medium. There is any medium and the incident ray of visible light is going to pass through it, right? This is the incident ray of visible light, right? And here I have a medium. For example, I have a medium of prism. So I cannot make prism here, but I can make cube instead. So here I have a medium. When this light, the incident ray of visible light will gonna pass through this medium, it will gonna divide or break or split into its constituent 7 colors, right? We know that visible light is made up of 7 colors. Now it will be red, pink, yellow, there would be blue, right? There would be a lot of colors. Green, right? There would be green. There would be a lot. Basically there would be 7 colors, because we know that visible light is made up of how many colors? Visible light is made up of 7 colors. So when we make this ray of visible light get to pass through the medium, any medium, either that is transparent or translucent, any medium, it will gonna split this light into its constituent 7 colors, and this is what we call the spectrum. Now spectrum is read by the spectrophotometer. It is an instrument which is used to obtain the spectrum of an element, right? So in the next class we're gonna discuss about the mediums, and next to that we're gonna discuss about the types of the spectrum.